Hey everyone, this is Terrier743 here. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be my video about me going to Iceland over the holidays, and I went there for 3 nights, and on the screen now there's a bit of a bad image of a plane wing. That's because I was holding the camera the wrong way. And most of the videos here aren't going to be the best quality. I was recording on my little phone, as you can see. Yeah, that one's the wrong way up. However, they do get better. I think my phone is pretty good. It's only a Nokia Lumia 520 I recorded this from, and I think the image is good, but my photography skills could be better. But yeah, this is a bit about like how I went on holiday and stuff. It's weird. I've never not touched the keyboard, just sitting here talking. It's quite nice, to be honest, to be able to do that. Okay. So yeah, in the plane there's Iceland beneath me. It's about a 2-hour flight we took, and when I first got to Iceland we went to the Blue Lagoon before we even checked into anywhere else. So yeah, it's just a clip of me walking around that area, and I think the camera picked up some of the images quite nicely, to be honest. I think this is really pretty good. And yeah, Iceland was a cold place. I mean, we were wrapped up warm. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was quite worried about going to Iceland and stuff like that, but in the end it ended up being a bit warmer because of the clothes I was wearing, and yeah, it ended up being pretty good holiday. So I was happy with it, which is good. Yeah, there's a lot of nice things. The ground, as you can see, is quite rocky there, and there's a lot of frost and snow. My glove getting in the way of the camera a bit here. Should be better. Went to a few waterfalls. Here's an example of a nice waterfall. Obviously, I went in April, so yeah, I went like 19th of April, 20th of April, and it's snowing there. So yeah, it is indeed a very cold place. But as long as you wrap up nice and warm, it's good. Here's like an amazing waterfall we went to. I think it was Gullfoss was the name of this waterfall. Typical Icelandic name. There was a geyser we went to as well, like one of those things that shoot water out of a hole every 10 to 20 minutes or something. We went to one of them, and I kind of missed the record of that, but that was Gullfoss waterfall. Here's just an example of how right I was with the Hunger Games map to put the savanna grass and the snow together. I think that was a typical look of some kind of countrysides and stuff. So yeah, I think I got that right. And yeah, here's just an area of mountains covered in ice and snow. And yeah, when you get to higher altitude, that's kind of what happens in Iceland. I mean, there was a lot of snow-covered mountains there, and this was just filmed out the window of my car. Don't think you can see the actual car windows, so it's good. Here's kind of an example of a little bit of a air vent, I guess, that's kind of bellowing out steam all the time. They tend to have a lot of like buildings near here that have like pipes and stuff, but they're always built on like hydro pumps and stuff I don't know about, but yeah, it's kind of cool, the place there. Yeah, that's just an image of something. Here it was raining, so you can definitely see the car glass, and it rains a lot as well. The weather cycle in Iceland was a bit funny, to be honest. I mean, the weather, it would go 20 minutes of snow, 10 minutes of sunshine, 20 minutes of rain, 10 minutes of snow, 5 minutes of rain, 4 minutes of sunshine, 20 minutes of snow. Pretty much is how most of it went. And yeah, I recorded mainly in the car on this holiday because, one, we spent a lot of time actually inside the car, and two, when I was out exploring the actual outside the car, as brave as I was to do that in the cold, yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on and didn't really have a chance to record some of the things I've got to record. But yeah, here's a waterfall we went to. I really can't remember the name of this one. It began with an S and ended in Foss, as did most of the things, but there was like 3 or 4 waterfalls here. And there was a guy standing at the top of there. Well, I didn't really know what he was doing there, so I was just like, film. Heck, why not? So yeah, and there was like nice paths, and the nice thing was you didn't really have to pay for any of this. Like, if this was in like the UK or maybe in the USA, you'd probably have to pay, and they'd probably do something with it, like put like an amusement park there, but in Iceland there's so like I think there's 300,000 people living there, so yeah, there's not really a lot of amusement park and things you have to pay for. And here's just a view from the other side of the waterfall. I mean, there was a bit of wetness spraying into your face there, but yeah, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it was a nice waterfall, that one. There was quite a few waterfalls. Some of them we didn't really pay much attention to eventually because there was just so many that if you had to go and see them all, you wouldn't get much done. So yeah, that was good as well. Okay, so we should be coming up to the part where I have a glacier in a minute. The glacier was kind of cool. Couldn't really see a lot. It was kind of covered in ash, and kind of missed our booking for that. So also, another thing I really regret not doing was filming what the apartment looked like and what, because we stayed in Reykjavik, which is the capital of Iceland, and I didn't do any filming near there, which I really kind of wish I had done, because I didn't film the accommodation because I didn't really have a chance to do that without, because it was kind of busy and like everyone was always in the house, so I didn't really get a chance to go around to film. And also when we didn't really spend. Yeah, when we were in Reykjavik, things were kind of just like, you know, we need to get to this restaurant. That image looks black and white to me. I don't know why that's black and white. I don't think this one's black and white. This is what confused me in editing. I was like, oh wait, that one's black and white, and then this one here is actually not black and white, but for the first few seconds there you kind of think it is, because that's kind of what it looks like. And this is the glacier, and as you can see, that's a lot of ice just there, like solid ice. All what they're standing on is just ice covered in ash. And there's a nice little crevice that you can see down this little path here. And yeah, there it is, and you can actually see like there's blue ice there, and it's just covered in ash. And we're almost at the end of the video here, so yeah, I had a nice time here. And yeah, Movie Maker kind of messes things up like that for you. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is it. See you later, guys.